Simmons is actually sitting on some very important tech. It's hush-hush right now. Thank you so much for talking with us the last time we were at Multi-Sales. Everybody loved that real quick video. No, you gotta be in it. You gotta be. This is kind of me admitting I owe Dan a motor.
He was on the internet the next day.
I know! Put your suntan lotion on!
Hey party people, we're just meeting for the first time. My name is Santiago from SOS Garage Door Service, and on this channel we provide you pro tips and tech reviews for your residential garage door needs. So this year's wasa show, the Western Access System Association trade show that was held in Las Vegas, Nevada, was a success. It was a lot bigger than last year's show. In fact, last year's show was probably about an hour away from my local area. And even though it was a great show, it was nice to be able to see a lot of people within the industry. This time, the show in Las Vegas, it was a lot bigger and there was a lot more to see. In fact, I would say there was a lot more presence of dealer installers at this show. There was a number of industry representatives. For example, one of the highlights for me with regards to the wasa show is listening to Paul McManus. He's the director for sales for Haas Doors, and he had some great insight to share with us with regards to how we can better our sales process and being able to provide customers insight with regards to our story and who we are as dealer installers within the industry.
Let's see. Okay, so we're here at the wasa show at the Mirage Hotel, and we just checked in, and so just gonna take advantage of the classes, and hopefully we can learn a thing or two about garage door stuff. So we're here with the guys from Multi-Sales. These are my guys. They always hook me up. In fact, they let me borrow garage door motors to do some of my videos sometimes. I've got to get that motor back to you. So this is kind of me admitting I owe Dan a motor. But how you guys doing, man?
We're hanging in there.
Cool.
Hanging in there, doing good.
Yeah, nice.
Wow, what are you doing? Oh, I'm being videoed. So they do unveilings of operators. And we called him when the first unit came out, and we sent him one in.
He was on the internet the next day.
I know! Put your suntan lotion on!
Okay, so we're here with Chuck at the Linear booth. Chuck, thank you so much for talking with us the last time we were at Multi-Sales. Everybody loved that real quick video. Now we're here at wasa with Chuck and Linear. What can you tell us about the Linear lineup that we're getting right now?
So one of our latest in high-end units, we include the battery powered up, ready for the installer to just go hang the opener. Plus dimmable lights. If I want to leave the light on bright,
I'll run
I
you some
can.
numbers with Chuck.
But if you can see,
we'll go from there.
I know you can't hear it.
I'm just like, wow, this is so quiet. It's amazing. What about the new lineup, or like this motor compared to that motor?
The biggest difference between the 863, it completely comes with Wi-Fi battery included and installed, and the 841 has one set of LED lights, and the battery is an option, but in the state of California, we have to put it in standard, so the rest of the country can go with this unit without a battery. Otherwise, the apps are the same, and the lighting.
That's fantastic. So you got at least a couple of options that you can work with, and the fact that Linear has one of the quietest motor in the industry is just reason alone to get them checked out. Chuck, thanks so much for talking with us. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, of course, there was a lot to share with regards to garage door motor tech, garage door industry innovation, and more importantly, to see how certain trends and how the garage door industry is now taking a shift towards private equity. And the long and the short of it is that there are now a number of big companies that are looking to go private equity in the sense that they want to buy up these mom and pop shops to be able to grow a business in the garage door industry. But ultimately, what we're going to be seeing is now these garage door companies pretty much being absorbed and forming part of other companies. That's kind of like the whole acquisition trend that we're seeing pretty much in the finance industry. And pretty much the business world. But I do want to encourage you that these shows technically allow us to be able to think about where we are in our business. We may not want to continue our business in a way that we would perhaps maybe have someone inherit it. We would much rather sell it to a company that wants to be able to take the book of business and grow. So that's just an idea. Thinking about how the show just allowed us to have that in our mind, be able to share that knowledge, that information, and then network with other companies, with other dealer manufacturers and dealer installers. Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's a win-win for everyone because we just get the information out there, and maybe it allows us to have like an exit strategy whenever we cross that bridge.
Okay, so we're out here now with Guardian, and we are checking out their excellent wall-mount garage door opener motor, the Guardian 928. This is Sebastian Guzman. How are you, Sebastian?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
What can you tell us about your new wall-mount motor?
So our jack shaft 928 is built-in LED.
I love that. I love that, by the way. That's awesome.
Yeah. And our cable tensioner, and there's a lot of customers that don't like the cable tensioner.
Right.
So you want to deactivate, you just move the jumper to the right, or you want to activate it, you move it to the left, or you don't have to install it.
Right.
Up to you. And then we have our battery backup, obviously, and our automatic garage door lock.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry. And once I activate the LED, 1500 lumens, so it's very bright, brighten up your entire garage.
In fact, I have this wall-mount garage door opener motor on my demo door that I have in my little studio. But long story short, I mean, this provides a lot of light when I'm inside there. And, you know, it's a great piece of tech because I appreciate the fact that as a dealer, as a contractor, going in and having to install a light, a cable tension monitor, a lock, you know, you've got all these other factors.
Exactly.
At least with a trolley motor, it's, you know, the rail assembly onto the motor head, and you're good to go. It's all built in.
Yeah, exactly.
So the fact that you guys put a light built into the motor is a selling point for me. I really enjoyed that, and I think it's a great product. We always appreciate Garden because they treat us good. So yeah, appreciate you, bro.
So it was a really great time to see a lot of colleagues and good friends within the industry, just guys that are out there just grinding every single day, trying to do their best to get their word out on their products. In fact, one of my favorite products that was there at the wasa show was Infinity Shield, and I have a video about Infinity Shield. It's basically a full range, a full spectrum of sensors that cover the entire opening of the garage door that will stop the garage door from closing if there's anything within its path. So something like Infinity Shield is something that I would like to see more within our industry, being able to provide true solutions, powerful solutions for the safety of homeowners.
This is Mo from Infinity Shield. How are you, Mo?
Wonderful.
Nice to meet you. Finally, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you in person.
We did a video about the Infinity Shield safety sensors, and it was just amazing. And one of the things that I wanted to ask Mo, what have you seen? What's been the buzz from your product? I know a lot of people ask me about it. I know that you probably get more questions. What's something that you can tell our viewers about your product?
The sensor has been a major challenge for as long as it's been in existence. And every garage door installer can tell you they get calls for sensor alignment issues, they get calls for sunlight interference, they get calls for their hatch getting hit by a garage door. So everyone that we talked to about this product is super excited about this addressing all those really critical components that cause nuisances and call-outs for you guys.
That's true. That's so true. I mean, that's probably one of the most called back situation. Where hey, my door's not closing anymore. And that's the first thing that we'll look for, just the sensors issues. But it's interesting to see that the majority of those problems are because they have put something in the track or within the space of the door opening and closing, and the sensors aren't picking it up. And so that's clearly one of the reasons why I always, mention Infinity Shield, just to get them aware of hey, there's a scenario that exists. Maybe you don't know about this product.
Federally requirement of this sensor was done 30 years ago, over 30 years ago. And every single bumper is going to be higher than 6-inch level.
Yeah.
So no bumper will be caught by that sensor. No hatch, trunk will be caught by that sensor. Broom handles, ladders, anything that you set against that track is not going to be safe.
If you haven't checked out Infinity Shield, do so. I'll leave a link of the video in the description. Thank you, Mo. You guys are amazing, bro. Thank you.
Thank you
this
so
guy's
much.
Awesome. So we're here at the Genie booth, and as always, I love seeing my local rep, Simmons. Simmons is actually sitting on some very important tech. It's hush-hush right now, but very soon you guys are going to get a video of it. But Simmons, what can you tell us about the WASA show?
Well, the wasa show, we're talking about the show or the bench first?
Okay, well, let's talk about the
Wasa
bench.
show.
Let's talk about the bench.
Okay, let's talk about the bench. For people who don't want Amazon to come into their garage and so forth, but don't want porch pirates taking stuff off their porch, it's a great option for being able to have a delivery. The delivery man come, they use the last few digits of the tracking code, and they can open up the bench, put the packages inside, close it up, and then it relocks itself. And then when you're ready, you come and you have a code, and boom, you open it up, and now you can bolt it to the floor. It's it's got that functionality.
But it's hefty. I just lifted it. I was like, that's got girth. It's got heft to it. So
Porch pirates are not going to take this and stick it in their pocket and run off.
right.
So.
And they're going to be carrying it halfway down the street and be like, yeah, no, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's an alternative to putting it in the garage. You don't have to worry about the delivery driver, taking anything out of your garage or having access to it when you're at home in the shower or whatever. This is an alternative to that. But if you do have a large item that needs to be put in the garage, you can set it up to where when the delivery driver puts the code in here, it can open the garage for a set period of time so that they can deliver your refrigerator, your air conditioner, or whatever it is.
Fantastic.
And so if it's a product that's bigger than this, you can actually set that up in your phone to do that. So
that is awesome. So it's integrated with Aladdin Connect.
Exactly.
Oh, that is fantastic.
A neat little deal. It's available in a couple of different colors, and it works really well. It's actually Genie owns the company, and so we're partnered with them and we own them. So.
Very cool. As always, we're grateful to our good friends at Genie. They've always been a supporter of SOS Garage Door Service, and more importantly, this YouTube channel. So please, all this information, there'll be links down below. Check it out. Simmons, thank you so much,
You're
my
very
friend.
welcome.
You're awesome.
Great. Appreciate it. Oh, here you go.
There you go.
Thanks for coming.
All the love.
So that's it. We just finished up the WASA show. It is a great show because you get to meet all these great industry people that really care about the garage door industry, that really care about the customers, care about the end users. And I just want to thank all of y'all for watching this video. I know it's a very niche video, and at the same time, we're trying to create some buzz and some awareness about garage door tech. But just the fact that you guys watch this, just the fact that you guys subscribe, that's really big. If you haven't yet, please do so. Hit that like button. And if there's any questions you have about any of these products, please chime down below. In fact, let's keep this party going. Go ahead and check out one of these videos right here. As always, I want to thank you all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.